Good morning, guys. Good morning. How you doing? How's everybody doing today? Let me get situated here. All right, market opens in a few seconds. We're gonna go over the current promos real quick, do a speed run of them. Um, that's a nice pop there. So Apex Trader Funding, we got 80% off all accounts, $85 lifetime PA fee, and cheap prices on the bigger accounts. So if we come to the comparison table and save on propfirms.com, you can see that the 150K, 250K, and 300K accounts are 164 all in. That's a hell of a deal on an account that big. On a 250K or 300K, really, really good deal there. Blue Sky doesn't really have a sale going on right now. Buell Knox, we got 83% off option one accounts. That's the live trailing. And then 45% off option two. If you want option two, I would wait. Day Traders has 90% off trailing accounts, 80% off static accounts, and 40% off straight to funded accounts. They have 100% profit split and automated payout approval. Funded Futures Network, 50% off all accounts, no activation fee, and buy one, get one free. Funded Next Futures is 10% off all accounts, no activation fee on Rapid or Legacy, and 100% profit split. Funding Ticks has a new user special for your first purchase. You can get 35% off any account on your first purchase, and for existing users, you got 20% off. Then we got Lucid, 35% off all accounts, whether you want the evaluation test account or the direct straight to funded account. They've got a 15-minute average payout time and recently added Tradeovate. My Funded Futures is only 5% off, but they do have the free Scale Flex add-on, which increases the payout cap amount on the scale plan, I think from 1,500 to 6,000. Then we have Fidus Prop Firm, 80% off OTP challenges. That's the one-time payment with no activation fee, or 60% off regular evaluations. You're allowed 15 funded with them across the three account types. So you can have 5 fundamental, 5 swing, and 5 static. Take Profit Trader, I don't say this enough, but they are goated right now in the space. 40% off all accounts, no activation fee, daily payouts, and no consistency once funded. Great, great, great firm. All I can say is good things right now. The Futures Desk, 60% off all accounts, no activation fee on static or end of day. Tick Tick Trader is 50% off on the S2F Plus accounts. Not all accounts and bundles. That is wrong. I'll have to send Save on Prop Firms a message and tell them to fix that. So that should be the S2F Plus accounts and bundles, 50% off. Or if you pay with crypto or Skrill, you can get an extra 5% off. Then they don't really have a sale on their regular S2F directs or evaluations. Trade Day, which I'm taking part in the Influencer Cup, which we'll get to that in a second. 30% off all accounts, no activation fee, daily payouts, no consistency, and just change the required days to pass an eval from 7 days to 5 days. And then we've got Tradeify, 30% off all accounts, whether you want advanced growth or the lightning straight to funded accounts. And they recently made the payout threshold number of days. They changed it from 7 to 5. So that's it. That's the promos that are currently active on all the popular firms. If you want to pick up an account, please use code SOPF, as they are the ones sponsoring the giveaways that we're doing every day. Hop over here and look at any red folder news. We don't have any for Tuesday, October 7th, but man, do we have a lot of FMOC speakers today. Those are some you should just be wary of and know that they are speaking, and when they say stuff, it can move the market. if we hop over here and we look at the Influencer Cup, you can see I am still right around sixth place where I've been. I was in fourth, then fifth, now sixth, I think 2 days in a row. Or I was in fifth yesterday and now I went down to sixth. I've taken 0 resets. My current balance is 153,065. We'll be trading that account again this afternoon for day number 5, I believe. Slow and steady runs the race just like a turtle. So you've had 2 people take 3 resets already and completely bust. And a lot of people have taken resets. I haven't taken any yet, so slow and steady. So let's get into how we're going to run this giveaway. I'm going to pull this over here so everybody can see it. This is the loyalty points system inside of Streamlabs. And you should be able to see this red button that I'm going to click on here. That is going to reset the loyalty database, everybody's points to 0. So you have 0 bread. So I'm resetting that. Confirm reset. Yes. Gonna reset it again. Confirm reset. So now, in order to earn the bread to be eligible for the giveaway, you are going to have to be a subscriber, you're going to have to watch, and you are going to have to chat. And at, I believe I ran it at 11:30 yesterday, so at 11:30 again, you had to have 20 bread in order to be able to enter the giveaway. So let me go ahead and get that typed out. 10/7/25 giveaway. Need 20 bread points. You earn bread by being subscribed. And every 10 minutes you watch and are active in chat, you will earn 5 bread. To check your bread points, you type bread. Okay, does that make sense, everybody? So, giveaway for October 7th, you need 20 bread points. You earn bread by being subscribed. And every 10 minutes you watch and are active in chat, you will earn 5 bread. To check your bread, you type !bread. It'll be 2 Apex accounts there. So everybody was just reset to 0. You guys saw me reset it, so everyone's at 0. So those are the rules. So put this on all the charts so there's no confusion. Yes, your bread updates every 10 minutes, so let's try not to spam the chat. I don't want to go ahead and have to turn on the slow mode, so just check it once every 10 minutes, and that'll be good to go. All right, let's look at the market here. I like what NQ is showing right now. So we swept this all-time high here in the overnight session. Then we've had a structure shift here underneath this order block, and we've formed a nice fair value gap here, which we are currently respecting this 1 minute fair value gap. No candle's body has closed above the high of that fair value gap. And we have some nice looking equal lows resting below in a few places. So we've got some equal lows over here. And we've got some over here. So potentially we could enter something that looks like this, which would be about 100 ticks of risk to about 300, give or take, so ticks of profit target. So over 1 to 3 there. So I like to wait to about 9:45 before I enter any trades. So let's see if this fair value gap holds here. And if it does, I will try a short. If we look at our overnight highs and lows, we can see Asia high and low formed, and then we took out Asia high in between Asia and London session, but Asia high, Asia low did not get taken. So we should see some decent movement today without the choppiness. If we look at ES, Asia high and low formed. Asia high was taken out and Asia low was taken out by London over here. So we had SMT between ES and NQ when that happened, because on ES during London we took out Asia low, but if you look at NQ, we did not take out Asia low. And if we look at YM, Asia low and Asia high were both taken out prior to 9:30. So that fair value gap there is holding nicely. Let's see here if we can possibly get an entry from what I was looking at there. So we would want just one contract. I did take a payout from them to my funded futures accounts last night. So I requested $625 out of each account after the profit split. I brought home $500 per account, so a nice little $1,000 payout there. So those only have about $300, 3 to 310 worth of drawdown left in each of them. So we're going small on those. In these Lucid accounts, still don't have that much drawdown for the account size that they are, so we're going to stay small on those. But this Tradeify 150K straight to funded, in my Apex 20 Apex PAs here, we are going to do a 2x ratio. So I'm going to enter for one contract on my trades for the my funded futures and Lucid accounts, but for the Apex and Tradeify, we're going to do 2 contracts. So let me catch up with the chat here. Everybody said good morning. Let's go. Good morning. I am bearish. If it sweeps, da 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 da. Bearish too. I'm bearish. Yes, this is a nice 2022 model. Tips to pass the bigger accounts. Either do it on Red Folder News and max contract it with a hedge. Basically set a limit order about 20 on NQ, about 20 points away from price to the upside, and a limit order to the downside with an automatic TP attached to it, and just try to YOLO it in news or pass it. Or if you actually want to trade it and pass it, you really have to manually trail up your stop. You have to keep your stop close to the way price is moving. You can't let price run and then come back on you, because your drawdown will just disappear. So we're at 9:45 here. May try this actually. So we've got two fair value gaps here. If we zoom in on that, if we see these inverse right here, I may even try this. So if we see this fair value gap here and this fair value gap here inverse, we'll try a short. And then we would put our stop above this high in this 1 minute fair value gap that was respected. And then we'd go down here for these equal lows. So that would be even lower risk entry. So we'd be risking about 50 ticks to make about 320, let's say. So let's see if we get an inversion here on these double stacked fair value gaps. And if so, we're going to try the short. You see off the open, YM made a new high, or NQ and ES did not. It's difficult trading these all-time highs here. If we look at the higher time frame here, higher time frame trend, we are definitely bullish, but we're up here at all-time high, so it's hard to call it. ES also bullish. YM looking a little bearish here. So we had a push up there, then we had a low form, a higher low, or a lower high, can't get my words right, lower high form here, a lower low, lower high, but then we shifted up and we have a higher low now. But unless this high that's currently forming closes above up here, I think we're bearish definitely on YM in that big 1 hour fair value gap there. So we'll flip back over here to NQ, looking to see this 1 minute. So if this 1 minute fair value gap inverses, going to enter short. So if we see that inverse there with a candle body close below the low down here of this fair value gap, then we'll try a short. Like I said, we had We had all-time highs taken. Price came down, structure shifted on the lower time frames. We had a candle body close below this order block here. Then we had a retracement back up, 2022 model there, to the 50% level, above 50%, respected the 1 minute fair value gap. Now confirmation that we're going to continue lower would be an inversion of this fair value gap. So we got a few people on the board with 5 bread each so far. Remember, you have to subscribe, you have to like the video. You don't have to like it, but I'd appreciate it if you like the video. Got to subscribe, you got to watch, and you also have to chat. So let's see if we get this inversion here. Choppy off the open. No inversion yet. All right, are we going to get a close here? So I had my entry point. So this will still be about a 1 to 2 if we enter here. Still no close below, just the wicks are coming below the low of that fair value gap formation that's in there. We want to see a candle body close. I'm executing on Quantower, and it's being copied with Trade Syncer. That's my trade copier there. Looking for a close below this level. Because I hate Ninja Trader. I've tried to trade with Ninja and it feels so archaic and dated. Quantower is definitely a resource hog, I'll say that. I have a really nice computer built here, super fast processor, super fast, lots of RAM, solid state disk, nice video card, and my computer will still lock up. Drives me crazy. No confirmation yet. ES, we had a move lower here. You can see we had a low at 930 and ES took that low. But on in Q, the 930 low was not taken, so we have some lower time frame SMT there. YM took the low as well. So the short from that SMT right there may be invalidated. And Q may want to go higher here. Just waiting to see what the market gives us, though. Not going to rush into this without any sort of confirmation. So we did have SMT that formed there. So SMT in Q did not make a newer low, taking out the 930 low, but ES took out its 930 low, and YM took out its 930 low. So looking like NQ is going for a new high here. Interesting to note that if we look at the hourly on YM, we got some hella equal highs up here. So the market may be reaching for that, but YM is currently going down. We did just inverse that 1 minute fair value gap there. But so far the 5 minute is holding and the 3 minute is holding. So just going to continue to wait here to see if we get presented with something. I'm not liking how the market is all out of sync. Yeah, I'm not liking the delivery of price so far. Very sloppy. Sitting cash is a position. Waiting for your setup to appear. Patience is something in trading that's learned. Instead of forcing stuff you don't see. If I would have prematurely went short there instead of waiting for confirmation of a candle body close below these 1 minute fair value gaps, I would have ultimately gotten stopped out. So let's see if we get a close here. If we do, I am going short. No close yet. Still waiting for a close on this fair value gap. You got two 1 minute stacked on top of each other. chop central here. You can see we also have another SMT that formed. So you can see we had a high on NQ from 936, and that high was taken out by the high at 956. Where if we look at ES and we look at the high over here around 936, or it's 934, and to this high, it did not make a new high there. Same thing with YM, no new high. So the market is just kind of all over the place here. Capital preservation during this chop here. Got several people now with 10 bread, several others with 5. Good job, guys. Joe Mark, did you PM save on prop firms on Twitter? Let's see, are we going to get the closure I'm looking for here? If they haven't responded to you yet, they will. I'll be sure to drop them a message. Just make sure you sent them a message on Twitter. Okay. I'll relay your message and make sure they get back to you today. Sorry it's taking a little bit longer. All right. Come on. Give me a closure here. Candle body close below this fair value gap and we go short. Going short. Stop 2 ticks above this high, which would be 266. So this is now an inversion. Inversion. And the target, we're at 169.75, which is below that equal low. So that equal low is actually 170. So we're going to go about 4 points before that. We're going to go 173.75. So our entry was 232.25. Our target is 73.50 and our stop is 66. So about a 1 to 1.74 there. Let's see what we get here. Let's ride this puppy on down. Currently up about 50 ticks on this entry. Look at the higher time frames here. Let me hide these drawings. So we do have some 15-minute fair value gaps there. So would like to see those price come down and close below those. Where the hell did my thing go? There it is. So we've got some 15 minutes there, two stacked on top of each other. Would like to see a closure below those. ES made a new low there too. YM also did. But we're going right back up here into this range. It's choppy price action. Need to see this inversion stack here hold. Yeah, this price movement is not ideal here. Shitty delivery. This movement. ES bouncing off its VWAP. YM is below its VWAP. NQs being bipolar. It's holding here to see what we got, guys. Not looking good. I think I'm going to get stopped out here is what my gut's telling me. This price search and destroy mode here. Just ranging back and forth, back and forth. ES looks like it found support at its VWAP. YM is below its VWAP. Not sure what NQ is doing here. It's coming for my stop is what it's doing though. We got several people with 15 bread now. Good going, guys. Several with 10, several with 5. Hand off the mouse. I want to flatten this, to be honest, but I'm just going to let this trade play out. If I get stopped, I get stopped. It is what it is. All right, back into the range. I mean, I'm not really a pattern trader, guys, but if I was, what does this look like? I may be hallucinating, though. Not enough coffee yet. Ding, ding, ding. Donna, you got the question right. Good job. Georgia Jeans, I saw your message on Twitter about the trade day account from yesterday afternoon stream. I'll get you that code after we are done with this morning's stream. That's my bad. Good morning, Chrisley. If you guys are just tuning in and don't have any bread yet, you still got plenty of time to earn some. Read what it says on the chart on how to get it. You can get enough definitely before we start the giveaway. All right, back up into that range again. Nope, I'm still in the original trade I entered in Pro Trader. This is the only trade I've taken so far. The entry was based off SMT on the lower time frames where NQ took out 935, 936 high right here, but ES, that high was not taken. Then we also had a 2022 model here where price came down, went back up into a 5-minute fair value gap, respected it, and then it inversed this set of stacked 1-minute fair value gaps here, and the entry was a market order in at the inversion or the close of this candle right here. It just barely inversed that. That's what my entry was based off of. Stop is 2 ticks above the SMT high, and take profit is a few points short of those equal lows down there. Would just like to see us get out of this range that we're in here. Horrible price delivery, but trading at all-time highs, that's what you'll see. So yeah, it's like getting in front of a damn moving bus or moving train trying to short at all-time highs, as you don't know if price is done going higher and higher. But with this trade, it had several different things line up. So if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. It is what it is. Yep. Because we did have a new all-time high on NQ, but we didn't get one on ES or YM. So it's tough to say if the market's done pushing higher. I mean, the damn overnight section and pre-NY Open moves were pretty damn good. You know, we turn on kill zones and we look at London. I mean, near the end of the London session here, had a sweep down here in inversion form and then some very clean, trendy movement up. Just we're getting crappy delivery in New York AM session. And I mean, even the PM session yesterday was like it was dead. So it's just tough to say. Come on, give us a dump here. Don't go back up into that range. Don't do me like that. Push down here. There we go. Let's get some continuation down. Don't go back up into that range. Continue to push. Continue to push. You're going back up into that range. You guys still got plenty of time to get your 20 bread. The giveaway won't open till 11:30, so you got plenty of time to get in here and get your points. Basically, you could get your points in about 40 minutes. I had some alerts set on NQ and ES and YM to tell me if we make a new low on any of them. Right back up into that range again. ES just made a new low there. Well, double bottomed basically. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, back. Sorry, had to use the bathroom. Looks like YM made a new low there. Still no new low on NQ though. Yeah, Muhammad, it says it on the chart on how to enter. Look at the trading view chart. It tells you exactly how to be able to enter. We're doing giveaways based off of bread points now. So if you come in and stream and chat, you'll be able to get your bread points before the giveaway starts. But it's right here, this orange text that I'm moving. There we go. Nice push down. Nice push down here. Come on down for me. New low on NQ. There we go. Up about 100 ticks now. Come on, keep pushing. Take me down there to those equal lows. Take us on down. Hitting the VWAP here. We need a clean push under the VWAP. Give us a clean push here. And then we also have a psychological level. You guys hear me talk about these a lot. So we got 25,200 psych level that we'll need to get under as well. So we got VWAP and 25,200. Come on, don't go back up into that range. I'll go back into that range. Trying to stay range free here. Keep pushing us down. We do have a big opening range gap here. Regular trading hours, opening range, new day opening gap, a gap, whatever you would like to call it. So the first target was the equal lows below that gap. I think we're going to get a complete gap fill here at the minimum. Then we still have this big gap that needs to be filled from Friday to Monday, where we opened much higher on Monday. So on the 15-minute, we did just invert that double stacked 15-minute set of fair value gaps here. So now this has flipped into an inversion. So we've got 15-minute inversion. So that's a good sign. That's what we want to see. So now we should see some continuation down here. With that 15-minute inversion, I am going to move my main take profit down a little bit. So we are going to set our double take profit. We're going to go 147 area. So 47, and we're going to set our other take profit or our first scale at 173.50. So we're going to look to scale out here. I like that 15-minute inverse. Now if we can just get a push below this VWAP and a close below that psych level at 25,200, we'll be looking real good here. Don't go back up into that range. Come on now. What is with you in that range today? You just can't get enough of that range, can you? Come on, push us down here. Yeah, I want to see it get out of that range there, but being stuck in between that consolidation range in the VWAP and the psych level, we need a strong push down here. Stay away from that range. Leave that range alone in Q. The range is not good for you. Causes addiction. What's up, made me buy it? If you guys already have the required amount of bread that you need, the 20, you're good to go. There's no reason to keep checking it. So all you need is the 20, and then you'll be able to enter the giveaway. What's up, made me buy it? You keep saying, can I ask you something? Ask. The floor is yours. Come on, push us down here. Under that VWAP and under that psych level. That's what we want to see. Push us under the VWAP here in that psych level. Come on, push us down. There we go. Look at that. A nice push there. Push us under 25,200. Come on. Come on, keep the momentum. Under 25,200. Let's go. Flush it, flush it, flush it. There we go. Now hold it underneath 25.2. Let them lose control of that level. Come on. It's trying to hold there. We need a continued push. Continued push. 25.2, losing it. There we go. Come on, let's go. Up about 150 ticks now from this entry. Come on, keep it under 25.2. We need you guys to keep it under 25.2. Don't give that level back up here. Come on. If you see those Apex accounts get liquidated, they're set to a $600 personal daily profit target to keep me from overreaching on my daily goals. So if they get auto liquidated down there on TradeSync, that's why. 600 profit, I'll get taken out. Come on, push. Keep pushing. Keep it under 25.2 here. Come on. Gotta keep it under 25.2. Filling the new day opening gap here. Not filled all the way yet. Come on, keep pushing us here. Don't give up that psych level. You guys got a closure below it. Don't give it back up again. ES moving lower. YM moving lower. Let's get down there to that first target. Come on, give me those equal lows down there. Those equal lows are at 25,170. I've got my first take profit at 25,173.50, about 3.5 points. Roughly about 14, 15 ticks from the equal lows, just in case we get real close to them and we don't get filled. We did just take out this low here, but we did not close below it. If we see a candle body close below this low over here, I will move my stop up above, slightly above break even. Come on, keep pushing us down there. Hold it under the 25.2 psych level. We want a candle body close below this low over here at 25,195.75. So we want to close below 95.75. Made me buy it. I'll read your message in a second, but I'm not ignoring you. Just watching this trade here. There we go. Push us down. Give me a close below 95.75. Let's get this next leg down here. Don't go back up into that range. I'm moving my stop just in case I get stopped out here. It doesn't go all the way back and we're still in some profit. I don't want to give it all back. Bulls have reclaimed 25.2 psych level there. It's not what I wanted to see. Need to see a push back down. We're hitting the VWAP, which was support before, which is now flipped to resistance. Come on. Keep giving us a push down here. Liking the look we got so far here. Give me a close below 195.75. Trail my stop even more. Come on, push us down here. We're back under that psych level, 25.2. It's working as a magnet. Price gravitates to the psychological levels. Just human psychology. There we go, pushing lower. Up about 165 ticks now. Come on, push us down, close that new day opening gap, take out them equal lows. Like to see a close on this candle down here below 195.75. Come on. Give us that low. Push us down. That candle just closed at 192.75. The high here, slightly above the VWAP. We're going to go to 15. Right there, trailing our stop a little bit more to maintain some of them profits. Give us a push down here. Come on. $25.2. There's that magnet again. Come on, hold us. Hold us below 25.2 here. Give us a push down. Come on. All right, Mohammed. They heard you. No need to spam the chat, please. I appreciate the support, but no need to spam it. Come on, you're going to get that close taking out that low and not take it. Need 25.2 to hold here. On gold, yeah, it's above 4,000. I wish I had a bunch of bars of it. All-time highs. It's hard to trade any asset, any contract, any symbol at all-time highs. 1 hour is bullish. 15-minute is bullish and above the VWAP. 5-minute bullish. I wouldn't be shorting this right now. Come on, don't do me like this, NQ. Don't do me like this. Probably about to get stopped out here. Price gravitating towards the VWAP there, slightly above 25.2 again. Hopefully we get a push back under 25.2. It's the October 7th battle of 25,200. Who will be victorious? Come on, hold under 25.2 here. That's why we got consolidation. Come on. Push back under 25.2. About to enter macro time here. About 30 seconds, macro is going to start. There we go. Push. Push it. Push it. Push. Give us a new low here. Come on. Come on. New low on NQ. That's what we want to see. Price getting close to that first target there. New low on ES, moving in sync. That's nice. Now we need to see YM get with the program. Come on, push us down to that first target. A little bit more. Looking for 173.50 here. Equal lows. If you push the chart together, they're pretty damn close together. Not perfectly equal lows, but they're relative to each other. Don't let that be an SMT there. We had new low on ES and NQ, but not on YM. Don't let that be the macro starting and the SMT a signal for a reversal there. Let me get back to your question. What you asked made me buy it. Chris Lee said, do you trail to break even? If so, after TP1, usually a candle body close before an old low or a fair value gap marking a new inverse, or when my first target is hit or a higher low is taken out. It's all personal preference. Made me buy it. I can't pay your evaluation activation fee, bud. Sorry about that. You're just going to have to try to win an account with no activation fee. Because if I bought it for you and paid for it for you, everybody else would want me to pay for it for them too, and then I'd go broke doing that. I can't do that. Currently about 175 ticks from our entry. Price looking like it's going to make a new low here. I'm going to push us down. Yeah, activation's only 85 bucks. I know that's still expensive for some people in some other countries. Like I said, I wish I could help everybody out and do that, but I just can't. Can't do it for one person because then everybody's going to expect it to be done for them too. Come on, hold under 25.2 here. I don't like that we made a new low on NQ and ES, but we did not make one on YM, so we did have some lower time frame SMT there. We are also inside of a macro, so we might see a reversal. I think we're still going to trend down here. One thing that would kind of invalidate this for me and probably make me flatten is if this little single 1 minute fair value gap here inverses. If that 1 minute were to inverse, I think it would kind of invalidate the trade because we'd be in macro time. We have SMT at the lows and a 1 minute fair value gap just inversed. That would be a sign of a reversal. So if that happens before I get stopped out, I will probably just flatten. Muhammad, I had to put you in timeout, bro, for 30 minutes. Literally 10 of the 20 questions in the chat window are all you. There's no need to spam. You've got your bread. So about 11:30 when the giveaway opens, you should be able to talk again. And if you guys already have your 20 bread, please, there's no reason to keep checking your bread. If you got your 20, that means you'll be able to participate in the giveaway. So, I mean, if you don't have 20 yet, please feel free to check it. But if you already have it, there's no need to check it anymore. Up 200 ticks now. NQ just made a new low there. Still need YM to make a new low. Come on. First target hit there. There we go. Like I said, if you see those Apex accounts get taken out early, it's because they have a personal daily profit target of $600. Price did not come down and take those equal lows, though. You see, that's why I set my take profit there for a few points short of that. So there's the entry. There's the first scale point. Entry was 532.25. First exit was entry was 25.232.25. First take profit was 25,173.50. So that was almost 60 points there, 58.75 points. So we had new low on ES and NQ, but still no new low. We did make a new low on YM. Excuse me. 46,850, 46,848. So that's a good sign there. All three are moving down nicely. So looking for this second target down here. Gonna move stop down a little bit more. About this level. Slightly above the 25,200 mark. Securing more profits in case we get stopped out. Put some alerts on here again. $11 hour coming up now. We're going to get a push up or a push down here. Typically on the hours, we'll see a little injection of volatility like you just did right there. Looking for continuation down here. Price left those equal lows untouched. There we go, pushing lower. Give us a new low here. There we go, new low on NQ. Let's see ES and YM follow. Mark, what kind of questions you got? I can try to answer them for you here. Equal lows taken there on NQ. We need ES and YM to follow here. Trailing stop up even more. Currently up about 240 some ticks on this trade. Drop it. Drop that thing. Nice push there. Real nice push. MES new low. We may get taken out of the trade on Apex. That's a hell of a push down there. Give us a little bit more. Little bit more. Looking for 47.75. We're going to get a target smash, chat. Target smashed, or are we going to get stopped? What y'all think? Less than 10 points? Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, look how close that is. Oh, there we go. Target fucking smashed. One trade. Here's the executions for all the haters. We rode that puppy from 25, 232.25, all the way down to 25, 147.75. Total of 84.5 points there. 1 to 2.5 on the risk to reward. Hell of a trade there. Hell of a trade. So let me make sure we're flat on all accounts here. I'm going to flatten all in Trade Sinker. I'm going to refresh the page. No, it's not a the giveaway is not open yet, Adiada. I was asking if you thought we were gonna get a target smashed or not. So we made 280, roughly about 280 on all of our Lucid 150K straight to funded accounts or their Lucid Direct accounts. We made 280, or basically half our payout that we took yesterday on those My Funded Futures 50K cores. There's that other equal low I was talking about, and market is just dumping here. We are just straight dumping. That's a big push down there. The giveaway's not open yet, guys. It's not open yet. You'll see a message from the bot when it's open. I was saying target smash because my TP got hit. 281 on the My Funded Futures accounts, 563 on the trade day 150K Lightning straight to funded, and about 560 on all the Apex 50K PAs. Those are sitting at about 51,850 to 80 bucks roughly. Hell of a good day there. Hell of a good day. So I'm going to pull in the Trade Sinker P&L for today. Add it to the stream. There's the trade sinker P&L there. One to 2.2, or 1 to 2.5. So about almost 14,000 on the day in profit there. So that was a good day there. Was patient, waited for our setup to form, set our orders, and just let it go. So that was a big push down there, though. Once we broke 25.2, we literally dropped over 100 points from there in roughly about 5 minutes. So 25.2 was basically 10:55, 11 o'clock time, and then we pushed down below 25.100 by almost 11:10. So that's a big drop there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go take a break for a few minutes, guys, and I will be back. If you don't have the bread yet, feel free to continue to chat and watch. Um, we have a lot of people that have 20 bread already. Some people with 15, one with 10, and one with 5. So you still have about 20 minutes before the giveaway even opens, so you could earn 10 more bread. So I'll be back in a few minutes. So 11:30 is when the giveaway is going to start. All right, guys, I'm back. Giveaway opens in about 12 minutes. All right, guys, we got about 9 minutes before the giveaway opens, and we'll leave it open till 12 o'clock to let everybody earn some more bread. That'll give you about 40 minutes here to earn the bread if you only have 5 bread. I'm going to do a question and answer session here. So if you guys got some questions, drop them in chat, and I'll be glad to answer for you. So the entry on this trade was when we inverted this double stacked 1 minute fair value gap here. I entered short right up here, 25,232 area. You can see we had 2 double stacked 1 minutes. We inverted, closed slightly below by a tick or two, went short. Stop was 2 ticks above the high up here at 25,266. Take profit was a few points short of that first equal low, and then the next take profit was about the midpoint in between that equal low and the next equal low. But the confluences for me to enter was the SMT. We made a new high, internal high on NQ around 955 area, which took out the previous high, internal high at 936. But on ES, we did not make a new high there. So we had SMT. Then we also had the 2022 model where we pushed down, change in state of delivery. We retraced into that 5-minute fair value gap, and then we inversed that dual set of the dual set there of 1-minute fair value gaps. It's about 86 points, I think, 85 or 86 points. What other questions you guys got? Drop some questions in the chat. For the PM session, I'll be trading the Trade Day Influencer Cup account. I'm currently sitting in 6th place with 0 resets. So I believe Nutty Bar, from what I've seen on Twitter, Nutty Bar blew up. So 5th place is gone, and I believe Forex Ike also blew up. So that'll be 2 knocked down out of the top. I'm not sure about Kellyanne Trades with Chat or Cove Trader. So I'm going to trade that account PM session starting at 2:30. Made Me Buy It said, do you know how to earn money online? Trading, affiliate partnerships, TikTok. Chris Lee said, how long would you suggest back testing before you would be confident in a strategy? I mean, you can back test all you want. I mean, that is hindsight, after moves have already happened, so you can kind of form a bias. But what I would say is do forward testing. Get on TradingView, set you up a paper trading account, and trade with a paper trading account to see how the strategy works real time. Because back testing can show, hey, it does work, but only looking at it after it's already happened. I would forward test in a demo account. Top G said, do you get freebies if you win? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. If you guys already have 20 bread, there's no reason to check your bread anymore. So you'll be able to enter the giveaway. The giveaway will cost 20 bread to enter, and only people that have 20 bread will be able to enter. And the entries are about to come up right now. So at 11:30, I'm going to start the giveaway here. It's for 2 Apex accounts, any size of your choice to the winner. There will be 2 winners, 1 account per winner. So we're close enough to 11:30, so I'm going to start the giveaway here. The command is target smashed. Whoop, hold on. That's wrong. I gotta edit the giveaway, sorry. Let me show this just so there's no confusion. So the giveaway is for an Apex account, evaluation account, any size of your choice. The timer will run for 30 minutes. So at 12 o'clock is when the timer will end, and then we will vote on how to pick the winners, whether we let the bot pick them or we do a spin wheel. And you must be a subscriber to win, and you must have 20 bread, which is the ticket cost. So you can only have 1 entry per person. We're going to go ahead and run that giveaway. Start giveaway. The command is ! target smashed. So we're going to run the giveaway entries all the way till 12 o'clock. If you only have 5 bread so far, you still have enough time to earn 15 more bread. As long as you watch and drop a message in the chat every 10 minutes, you should earn 5 bread every 10 minutes. So you guys go ahead and get them entries in. Just dropped a poll in the chat, so please vote on that. And like I said, at 12 o'clock is when we will pick the winners. Market making a new low here. Mark said, is there a better place I could learn to day trade or day trading software, maybe a website or a book? Um, you'll learn by experience. It depends on which software you would like to use. The most straightforward software I would say is TradingView, which you can get the free plan, but it kind of lags, or you can pay for the premium plan. Then you have Ninja Trader, Quantower, Sierra Charts, Motiveway. There are several different platforms you can trade with. Um, but what I would do is if you're just starting out, like I was saying to Chris Lee earlier, is I would get you a free TradingView account, and from TradingView you can set up a paper trading account with a simulated balance, and you can practice trading there. Then you need to decide on which strategy you want to trade, whether you want to trade supply and demand, ICT concepts, you want to be a VWAP trader, a moving average trader, breakout trader. I mean, there's several different strategies you can pick. So it's really up to you. I trade ICT concepts. They are pretty complex to learn, and you have to put in quite a bit of study time to learn those. Um, if the demand rises for it, I'd have a bunch of people interested in a Discord and me setting one of those up. Maybe I'll set one of those up soon. Um, do some teaching sessions in there, drop some videos on teaching stuff. So it really just depends on what you want to trade, whether you want to trade stocks, you want to trade futures, you want to trade options. But I would start with a paper trading account from TradingView. So right now on the poll, we had 13 votes, 62% spin wheel, 38% let the bot pick. Market continuing to dump here, about to make a new low. Yeah, we got several people interested in a Discord. Like I said, I may open one up. Still undecided on that. Market new low on NQ there. What other questions you guys got? Hit me. Let me hear what you got. Yada yada. It's whatever the poll ends up at 12 o'clock or when the timer runs out. That's the method of picking the winners we're going with. Made me buy it. What if I don't pay for the account for a long time? You can see on Apex's help center that if you pass, you don't have to immediately pay, but you will be charged a monthly rate, 1 month, about every month from the time it's set to renew. So you need to try to figure out how to pay it. Not sure what you mean, made me buy it by you did, bro. You did what? What type of trading would be easiest to follow and research? Mark Dickico. We'll just call you Mark D, because I know I pronounced that wrong. I mean, it really just depends, man. If you want simplicity, you could be a VWAP trader. So the VWAP is this little blue line on my chart here. Basically, if price goes above the VWAP, you go long, you enter, and you're looking for the price to go up. If price closes below the VWAP and goes underneath that line, you go short, looking for it to go down. That's about as simple as you can get, but you would need to tie some other factors into that as well. Market continuing to dump here. Almost 200 points there from 25,200 psych level. We hit 25,100, consolidated a little bit, now pushed down to 25,000. DeChico, Mark DeChico, I got it. Tech T ask minis versus micros account size in your opinion. Evaluations, I'm trading minis because I like to try to pass fast. The trade day competition account, I'm trading minis. Funded accounts, I trade micros. But typically, even if I were to trade a mini in a funded account, it would be no more than 2, regardless of the account size. I don't like over leveraging or going too big, especially with what I trade in Q, because it has rapid and big price swings and you can get knocked out real fast. I typically trade anywhere from 1 to 5 micros on my accounts, on my fundeds. The method I have for passing evaluations is usually on red folder news. So one thing I'm going to bring up real quick is if you guys already entered the giveaway and got a ticket and the bot told you you had a ticket, it takes 20 bread out of your bread amount. So I think Mohammed already entered, so you would have had 25 bread, and then you take the 20 away. That's why you have 5 now. So if you're seeing less bread than you had before, it's because you exchanged bread for the giveaway entry ticket, like a transaction of you buying a ticket. Chris Lee asked, are you a full-time trader? If so, how long have you been full-time? I do trade pretty much full-time all the time, Monday through Friday. I also have some other businesses that I have going on to supplement my income. I do not recommend going full-time. I do not recommend going full-time unless you have some other type of income coming in, because strictly relying on trading as your income with no other money coming in will mess with your head and make you do things you shouldn't do. Which red folders do I trade on evals? CPI being the real big one. You can almost guarantee a pass if you catch it right and have your order spaced right. PPI, FMOC is a tricky one, NFP is a tricky one. CPI is normally almost guaranteed you should pass because those moves are real clean. That's a tough question there, made me buy it. I haven't been in high school in a long time. I turned 38 this month. So, in about 20 years, has passed since I was in high school. I graduated when I was 17, so almost 21 years now. So the job and workforce has changed a whole lot. And I can't remember what country you said that you were in, but I'm not sure what your jobs look like there and the different types of jobs you can get. Market signaling a reversal here, push down, inverted that 1 minute fair value gap. If I was still trading, I would try a long here, stop 2 ticks below that most recent low. Target around the 25 100 area, 25 120 area really. Yeah, Africa. I don't want to give you any false information, bro. I don't really know much about that region or what type of jobs are there. But I mean, you can make money online too. You can find some stuff to do online to make money. Almost every company out there, everybody selling something has affiliate programs. You can become an affiliate. I don't know if you guys have TikTok there. You can start a YouTube. I mean, there are ways to make some money, but like I said, without knowing the job scene there, I just don't have any good recommendations for you. So are you saying that you already passed an Apex account and don't have any money to activate it? We've got 16 users so far with a ticket claimed. Chris Lee, Giannis, Matthew, Tick Hunter, Adiata, Asmat, Kuragami, Georgia, Levi, Killer Viper, Top G, Made Me Buy It, Mohammed, Pro Trader, Tech T, Ticks Before Pips. Looks like that's going to be a failed reversal there, failed swing. So glad I'm not trading. I'd be getting stopped out right here unless that holds. So I got about 14 minutes left on the timer to enter the giveaway by 12 o'clock. G-Man, looks like you'll have just enough time to earn 5 more bread. You got about 13 minutes for the timer ends, so that should give you perfect amount of time to get you 1 more bread. Same thing with you, Natty. price hit that psych level at 25,000 and is bouncing a little bit here. Let's see if it holds or we get a continued sell-off. About 11 minutes left before the entries close on the giveaway. 11 minutes and 12 seconds to be exact. We got 16 people in there. Currently sitting at let the bot pick at 55%. Spin wheel at 45%. Eight minutes left to enter. If you guys are close, I hope you make it. Seven minutes, guys. 7 minutes. Gold hitting 4K was not on my bingo card for 2025. It's just crazy. $4,000 an ounce. Silver at 47.41 an ounce. It's wild. All right, if you guys haven't voted, make sure you vote in the poll. Currently, Let the Bot Pick is winning at 55%. Spin Wheel is at 45%. All right, 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes to the entries close. All right, guys, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. And then the bot will automatically tell you when the entries are closed, and we'll come back. And whatever the poll is, 57% Let the Bot Pick, 43% Spin Wheel. That's the way we're going to pick the winners. Be right back. Minute and a half here, roughly a minute, and then the bot's going to close the entries. 57% let the bot pick, 43% spin wheel. $30. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Entries closed. All right, I'm going to end the poll. We can see let the bot pick one with 57% against the spin wheel of 43%. So we're going to end it, and I am going to let the bot pick on the winners. I'm going to bring it over here into view. Wait for the stream to catch up for a minute so you guys can see. Let me get rid of the little trade sinker P&L there so you guys can see it even better. Waiting for the stream to catch up here. There we go. You can see we had 18 users or 18 tickets issued. Chris Lee, Giannis, Matthew Mattis, Tick Hunter, Adiata Gamers, Asmat Trades, Kurigami, Georgia Jeans, Levi M, Killer Viper, Top G, Made Me Buy It, Mohammed Mayer, Pro Trader, Tech T, Ticks Before Pips, G-Man, and Natty Email. So I am just going to click Pick Winner, and then you're going to see the winner show up over here. They will need to respond. Yeah, Tick Hunter, they did finally line up, huh? So we're going to do a pick winner. They will need to be in chat and respond within 5 minutes, let's say. If they don't respond in 5 minutes, then we're going to re-roll. So here's winner number 1, pick winner. We got Pro Trader 28. You've won an Apex Trader Funding account, any size you'd like. So go ahead and drop a message to claim that to let me know that you're here. And the second winner of the giveaway is Giannis BD. Congrats to Pro Trader 28 and Giannis. You guys have 5 minutes to respond in chat to let me know that you're here to claim your account. If you guys do not respond, then I'm going to re-roll. Hopefully they're here. I'd hate to be a winner and then not be here to claim the account. That would suck. Giannis is here. Congrats, Giannis. Congrats. Tick Hunter said, will there be other firms giveaways or only Apex? This week is Apex, so 2 accounts a day. So we gave 2 away yesterday, 2 away today. We're going to give 2 away Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then next week we will have another firm up on the chopping block. We got some accounts from Fidus, Tick Tick, Lucid, Buell Knox, My Funded Futures. We got all types of accounts to give away. So I know you guys really want them accounts with no activation fee. Those are highly sought after, so I'm going to see if we can get some of those. So we got Giannis that responded. We're still waiting on Pro Trader 28. We'll give them to about 12:08 because the winners came out about 12:02 is when the bot posted the winners. So Pro Trader 28 and Giannis has responded. If Pro Trader 28 does not respond by 12:08, I will pick another winner. Got to be here to claim the account. But tomorrow, join me again at 9:30. We're going to reset the bread points again, and then it'll be the same rules basically. You got to earn 20 bread points in order to enter the giveaway, and then we will run the giveaway again. And we'll let you guys vote on how the winners are picked, whether it's the spin wheel or the bot, to make it as fair as possible. So Pro Trader 28's got about 2.5 minutes here to respond, and then we're going to re-roll on that one. Pro Trader 28, you out there? Are you there? I will be live again this afternoon at 2:30, guys, trading that Trade Day Influencer Cup account. So if you guys aren't doing anything, come hang out with me. Come watch me catch a trade. Slow base hits on the account. A lot of people from what I'm reading on Twitter blew up today. So just slow and steady, not trying to over leverage, not trying to pass all in one day. Pro Trader 28, you got 2 minutes. Thank you, Renuva, for turning in. I appreciate the support. I know, I'm giving them 5 minutes here. I said all stream long that we'd open the entries at 11:30 and then we'd pick at 12. So he's not back in less than 1 minute, then that's it. We're picking another winner. At about 50 seconds here, Pro Trader 28. You need to drop a message in the chat in the next 50 seconds to claim this account. If not, we're picking a new one. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. All right, 12:08. I gave you enough time to respond. Sorry about that. Picking another winner here. Top G. Top G is the winner of the count then. Top G, if you're here, drop a message in chat to claim the account. You got 5 minutes. Top G is here. There we go. So Top G and Giannis, you need to send a message to Save on Prop Firms on Twitter saying that you won the Apex account today in today's live stream. They will respond to you as quickly as they can and get you that account. As soon as I get off of here, I'm going to go in there and make sure that the other accounts from yesterday were issued. You guys come back and join me this afternoon. I'd appreciate the support. Thank you. You guys.